Welcome back to the Sunday Business Page.
Often education, even at the college level, doesn't guarantee students a job, but there's another area of study that is showing great promise for employment, and it's something that you might not have considered. The Rosedale Technical Institute in Kennedy Township has a rich history of preparing students in the diesel, automotive, electrical, and air conditioning trades. Their students also receive hands-on experience to help them qualify for work when they graduate. This month, Rosedale celebrated the grand opening of a new diesel facility. Their $2.5 million building includes state-of-the-art classrooms and hands-on shop areas. Dennis Wilke is president of Rosedale Technical Institute. Kevin Rock is a diesel student at Rosedale who could find himself very much in demand when he graduates, either as the driver of a diesel rig or as someone who can repair them. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. It's great to have you.
Thanks for having us. Pleasure to be here.
You know, Dennis, help us to understand again. I know we see the ads, at least I see the ads about Rosedale, but help us to understand what exactly is Rosedale.
Well, the ads are fun, by the way, and the voiceover is really spectacular. But Rosedale Tech's been around for 63 years. Started off with automotive training, and we've expanded since then. Our diesel training program is just exploding, partially because of the Marcellus shale jobs. Needed more space. We added it. It's spectacular. We had a grand opening on Friday that really went very well.
When you say diesel training, what is it you're training people to do? Drive rigs?
Well, that's a small part of it. They get their commercial driver's license. They also get their inspection license, but they work on hydraulics, brake systems, engines, transmissions, just about anything, even refrigeration.
And so most of your students end up where?
There's almost no question of where, or there's no limit to the jobs they can have. Trucking companies, equipment companies, really any fleet management. There's a number of placements that we've had for first vehicle services that services the city and county vehicles, for example.
Right. And you have a very high placement rate. Diesel
Placement has been 96% over the past year.
96%, you can't beat that.
And that's in their field.
And I'll tell you, Kevin, you're counting on that 96%, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Tell us how you got into this field.
I was looking for a job, and I was working at a car dealership, and I was looking for another job so I could support myself and my son, and everything that I was looking at either required a CDL, education.
That's the commercial driver's license.
Correct. A commercial driver's license, education, degree of some sort, and/or experience. I didn't have any of those, so I was looking around the internet and saw the site for Rosedale. My mom came in and said, "Why don't you fill out the information?" Within 10 minutes, administrative rep called me, and
10 minutes after filing online?
Roughly 10 minutes. 10,
I guess you like
minutes.
to hear that. That's pretty good response time.
Yeah, we have a good service that helps us out with that.
And then I started March 26th.
And how's it been going?
So far, very good. I've learned so much in the last March 26th. I started.
Right. Now you're a military guy.
Yes.
And does that help to pay for all this?
Yes. The military is kicking in a lot. The veterans program's excellent. They're giving me full ride scholarship and paying me housing allowance monthly.
Right.
Book allowance. They're bending over backwards for me.
Right. Well, you deserve that. You served. And you deserve that. I think that's the least we can do. Do you get a lot of veterans?
Well, I was just going to say, we're up to 10% of our student population is now veterans. And it's great because the employers know how valuable someone like this with a little specialized training can be, because they've got that work ethic already.
What are you looking to do, Kevin? What's your goal?
Either fix them, if I can find a job fixing them, or driving them. I thoroughly enjoy driving. I drove in the military and I loved it.
Driving these rigs?
Yeah. Love driving.
I did a story once upon a time getting up in one of those rigs and trying to drive them, and man, there's a whole lot more to it. Anybody watching this show, if you think you can do it, you know, you really do need a lot of training, if only to work through all those gears.
18 speeds.
18 speeds.
In most trucks. Some trucks are 16, but majority I think are 18 speeds. And
we'll invite you up sometime. You can drive one of ours.
I can try it again.
Yeah.
Tell me about this new facility and how that makes a difference to the programs that you're offering students.
Yeah, so it's right behind our main building. It's a 42,000 square foot building devoted to diesel training and truck driving. The shop area is 35,000 square feet. It's all open. We've got brand new snap-on equipment all the way through the shop, and it's a very clean environment, very nice and shiny. And if we figure, you tend to just act a little better when you're in a nice, clean, new environment.
Right. So, And I assume it's made a difference in your training?
Yes. Compared to the other building, we were in a tight space, and we were bumping into each other. Now with this big space, we're spread out and everything's nice and neat. And
Now, when do you graduate, Kevin? How does this work? How many years or how many months does it take to get through the program?
I graduate July 18th of 2013, so I still got a little ways to go, but I still have my engine performance class, hydraulics class, and commercial driver's license with some general education tossed in there.
How long, Kevin, does it generally take to go through your programs?
Well, it's a 16-month program, but it's a 2-year degree. We don't have a summer break. You go right through. Our students want to get on the job as soon as they can.
And it really is a ticket. It's a ticket to success or a ticket to a career.
Well, Kevin met a lot of companies. We just had a career fair recently where we had 50 companies looking to hire our graduates.
Wow.
25 of them are from the diesel program.
Is that right?
So
you think you have a job waiting for you?
Yeah, I'd safely say there's probably a job or two out there waiting for me.
Yeah,
Cummins Bridgeway, Caterpillar, Cleveland Brothers, Hunter, Idlease, Rudd, Anderson and Equipment.
Well, I mean, there's just a lot of opportunities. I know we've had information up on the on your website on how to get in touch with you. Kevin, congratulations. Thank you again for coming in. Dennis, you're running a good program. We sure appreciate you taking the time with us.
Appreciate it.
Thank you again.
Okay.